Hello, this is Gary Gomes. I'm uh, currently speaking from New Bedford, Massachusetts, and I'd like to talk about the forthcoming lunar eclipse, how it will affect different signs, and the remedies you can use for this lunar eclipse. Coming between February 10th and February 11th, depending on what part of the world you're in. It starts at roughly 5:43 in the afternoon in the United States. Other parts of the world, it starts around roughly in universal time. It starts just about 10 p.m. in the evening or in the UK, and a bit later than that in Turkey, around, around 3 o'clock in the morning in Turkey, and later than that in other parts of the world. This particular eclipse will be seen in most of the world, so we'll be covering a lot of areas. The only parts of the world that the eclipse won't be seen in, I believe, is the Pacific Ocean and a large part of Australia. So this will pretty much cover most of the landmass of the world. Basically, um, eclipses are lunar eclipses are usually less intense than solar eclipses. It's not. It doesn't mean that they're not as um, challenging, but they tend not to be quite as difficult um, in terms of life changes as solar eclipses are. They they do have a propensity to cause a lot of mental anxiety and a lot of nervousness, though. And oftentimes, especially this particular lunar eclipse, there'll be a sense of depression or down spirits for some signs. For other signs, interestingly enough, they'll feel a much higher rate of exuberance, almost like a manic tendency. And I think you'll find it fascinating how it's affecting your particular sign. When this particular lunar eclipse hits, um, the sun will be in Capricorn and the moon will be in Cancer. The eclipse points, however, will be in different signs. So that's to me that's very interesting. So the eclipse points, known as Rahu and Ketu in Vedic astrology, Rahu will be in Leo, and Ketu will be in Aquarius. So this will be fascinating. So the signs primarily affected by it will be the, the signs directly affected by this one are largely Cancer and Leo, at least in the Vedic system, and essentially so it's the entire spread of people born roughly between July 15th and September 15th in the Vedic chart. So a lot of Western Virgos will feel this, a lot of um, Western, so essentially Western Cancers through Virgos will feel this most intensely. Uh, Secondarily, the ones who feel it uh, less in, less intensely, but still pretty intensely, will be the signs of Capricorn and Aquarius, because Rahu will be with the Sun at that particular. I'm sorry, Ketu will be with the Sun at that particular point in time, and there'll be flashback from that about 2 weeks down the road. Basically, basically eclipses usually cause some kind of crisis in a life or some kind of mental cloud, especially lunar eclipses. They can cause worry connected with parents or security. Uh, Emotional distress is not uncommon during eclipses. But actually, the interesting thing is you also get opportunities to do new things during eclipses. You get opportunities to reflect, to meditate, to consider the state of the world as it is. So I think for some of you folks, this will actually be a really good time. It depends on how you use the eclipse. Typically in India, it's often advised that people don't go outside during the eclipse, um, and there's usually a little bit of negative energy connected with an eclipse, but the advice is usually limited to pregnant women. So oftentimes what you'll see is, excuse me, what you'll see is a certain amount of reticence to engage in any kind of worldly activity during the eclipse. Actually, for most people, is not going to be an issue because this eclipse is going to happen overnight. It's going to be um, it's going to be less likely for people to get in trouble during this particular eclipse, but there will be some issues. I think in terms of countries, the United States will have. Luckily, it's a weekend, so you're not going to see a great deal of problems. The United States will feel it more, I think, than a lot of countries around the world will, just because we'll get hit with it earlier. Um, but but also, um, so so essentially, you may see a little bit of panic trading towards the end of the week in the stock market. You may see some violence, some domestic violence in the United States, especially in the eastern United States. And I think also you're going to see um, some violence uh, at local governments, and also um, some some really foul weather in the United States. In a country like Turkey, which has, um, and I'm primarily addressing people in Turkey, but I think you'll also see some patterns that are popping up, which will trigger some earthquake activity. Let me just see now. And also some